What's up, guys? What's going on? I'm Paul. This is Pauline Theology's daily devotional, man. We are going through the book of Exodus. We're in Exodus chapter 3, verse 15. Exodus chapter 3, verse 15. If you're with me and you're excited, you've been going through it. We've been studying the name of Yahweh, Jesus. I said Jesus, but it is Jesus, the Father, and the Spirit, Yahweh. And this is the amazing and powerful and wonderful name in which he revealed himself to Moses, and in whom he is going to tell of the world about himself, man. So if you haven't read it yet, stop, check it out, see what it has to say, come back, and we're going to answer some questions. If you've already read it, man, let's just dive right on in. What happens, man? What's going on in the narrative? Well, Moses asked God, what's his name? He says, if they come to me and they're like, hey, what's the name of the God that you say is going to save us? He says, say, Ehwe Asher Ehwe. He says, I am that I am. But now he comes to establish his name for eternity, because he says, this is the name by which I will go by forever, from generation to generation, and it is Yahweh. So, like, well, if he says his name is Ehwe, but then now he says, call me Yahweh, I think in one sense, I'm thinking it's like whenever you got a buddy, you know what I mean? You know, like Benjamin Johnson, you know, and then they're like, but call me BJ. You know what I mean? This is the name by which he goes by. So I think in a way, this is like this. But it ain't just because of the ease of speaking, you know, it is a different reason. And some speculate that the reason it is this way is because no one is able or has the power to say, I am. You know, and so you just refer to him as you are, because Yahweh is first person and then Yahweh is third person. And so it's like third person is he, she, it, and then first person is I, or we, if it's third person plural, first person plural. And so God's name is Yahweh, saying that you are. And so when we speak to him, instead of saying I am, because it ain't us, my friends, it is you are. This is the name by which we speak about who he is. All those things we talked about, his existence, his power, his strength, his pure life and truth. The fact that he is the one who caused to create, the one who causes things to come into being. This is all summed up in this name, Yahweh. This is the name by which he will go by forever. When we speak of him, Yahweh is how we speak of him. So what's this say about God? God has a name. He has a name. And his name encompasses so much. And this is the name by which he desires to go by. He says, this is the name by which I desire to go by from generation to generation. What does it say about us? That God reveals himself to us. And matter of fact, on a side note, it's really not a side note because it's a part of it. It says, when I send you, or when you go and you speak to the sons of Israel, you will say that Yahweh sent me. And so God is sending us. We aren't just people out here doing nothing. God has a purpose and a plan for us. He calls us to himself and sends us on a mission. He calls us to himself and sends us with purpose. We have purpose. Moses has purpose. Matter of fact, we talked about Moses so much, saying that all of the things that have been going on and occurring in his life have led him to this right here. So what is God leading you to? By the events and the things that are going on in your life, what is Yahweh leading you to? That's the application today, man. Check out your life, see what it has to do. What is God moving? How is he shaping himself? How is he revealing himself to you? Because he's revealing himself. That's the thing, is he wants to reveal himself to you. Just as he has revealed himself to Moses in that flame, and he has given him his name and has told him about his character through that, how is he revealing himself to you? And then What is he sending you, or how is he sending you because of that which he has revealed to you? Hey, I appreciate you guys for listening, and I'll see you in the next episode.